Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Sundance, the 2025 edition. My name is Alex Helisek, and we are going to bring you the latest in independent films and film festival news from right here in Park City. So stay tuned for some amazing interviews, and thank you again for watching Breezeway Productions.
And then we do like this on the guys.
Right here, please, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful.
Speaking with
Emilie Blichfeldt, the director of The Ugly Stepsister.
Yes, nice to meet you, Emilia. So we're hearing that this is a Cinderella story, and it's got a nice different twist to it. So tell me about this twist and what you're excited to showcase to audiences.
So it's a twist on the Cinderella story. It's based mostly on the Grimm's version, which is not the most known in America. But in the Brothers Grimm's version, the stepsister, one of them, cuts off her toes to fit the impossibly small shoe.
Right.
And when I rediscovered this story and this scene, I immediately identified with the stepsister.
Yeah.
And it was quite shocking to me to find this overlooked character in one of the most beloved fairy tales, you know. And she's not just overlooked, she's ridiculed, mocked, you know, and despised also by me. But I'm her, you know. I thought she was just, and her actions, horrible but so true image or embodiment of my own struggles with body image, and I just found it also exciting, just the idea of bringing that, you know, not only twisted fairy tale, but body horror version, or I call it beauty horror, onto the screen. You know, I really just envisioned this movie that could have a big reach.
Interesting. So, who were your inspirations as a filmmaker? So, what movies did you watch where you decided I want to make movies now as my life goal?
I started watching movies very, very late. I grew up in a house just full of books in northern Norway, you know, far away from everything.
Tromsø or Alta, like that north?
Yeah, just south of Tromsø, but, you know, where there were like 5 kids in my class, you know, in school. So I started watching movies when I was 13, when we finally, you know, convinced my mother to get then a VHS and DVD box all together.
Oh, nice.
So that was quite late. And my first big movie experience was Emilie. I think it's still one of my favorite movies. It has so many, filmatic ideas. It's just so beautiful and funny and romantic. And later I saw Lars von Trier's Dogville, based off of Nicole Kidman's face, and you know, it was totally shocking to me at 16.
Wow,
and I thought, if this is movies, I want in.
Okay. So Lars von Trier, it was an inspiration as a filmmaker.
Yes. And later, then, of course, David Cronenberg. You know, my into body horror and everything disgusting, which I didn't know that I was one of those, but I just love it. Yeah.
Awesome. If you can describe this film in your own words in closing, how would you describe it to audiences so that they can check it out and be prepared for this film?
So it's gothic fairy tale beauty horror about Cinderella's stepsister and why she cuts off her toes to fit the shoe. It's the stepsister is called Elvira. She's dreaming of marrying the very handsome poet writing prince. I say that he's like the Justin Bieber of my universe, and she's a believer. And she will do anything, you know, when she gets the invitation to the ball, she will do anything to try to get his attention. There's also other things affecting her on her journey, you know, into a brutal Victorian beauty hunt.
Well, speaking with
Thea, Sofie, Loch Naess.
Nice to meet you, Thea. Tell me about your role on this project.
I am playing Cinderella in the story The Ugly Stepsister, which is, I think, a lot of my dream role, obviously, especially to do it in such a cool universe as this one. It's not your typical, Disney Cinderella story. It's dark, it's gritty, and it wants to say something.
So this takes place in an alternative universe. So tell me about this alternative universe and how you get involved in it.
Well, it's an alternative universe. We kind of don't know exactly the place or the time, but yet somehow it's very similar to the universe we live in today, especially when it comes to beauty standards and the expectations of women in society. And I think it's a fun twist it gives you a lot of freedom when you put it in an alternate universe. You can stretch it out and, put it to the extremes.
Okay. What did you love most when you read the script for the first time? What attracted you that was different than other scripts that you've read?
I think, Emilie, as a director and a storyteller, when I read it, I could just visualize everything. And like I said, this is such a classical story. We've all seen 100 Cinderella retellings, but this one focuses on the stepsister, and I think, it resonates with me a lot as a woman, and as, with all the stupid beauty standards and how we all feel that we need to change ourselves to become perfect, which we don't.
This is true. Everyone can improve, or they can think about themselves in one way, and then they go and change, and they feel like, I'm actually okay the way that I am, because they're comfortable in their own skin. So we were joking beforehand, saying that this is wonderful, a lot of fashion on this carpet. So I have to ask first, yes, who are you wearing? It's a beautiful dress.
Thank you. I am wearing Dior.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and hope you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. You too.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing very well. How about you?
Not too bad. How are you finding your red carpet experience after speaking with some of the reporters here?
Fun. I don't know. It's a lot. But it's great. I'm very grateful to be here. It's amazing. Yeah.
Awesome. So we are here for the premiere of The Ugly Stepsister. Tell me a little about your role in the project.
So it's basically like a fairy tale, new body horror version of Cinderella from the stepsister's perspective, which is a perspective we haven't really seen before. So this brings a new little story. And my character, called Elvira, is the ugly stepsister. Or is she ugly though? That's the question, who calls her ugly. So it's also about what is ugly and her sort of realization of who she has to become someone, and which is so relatable, I think, for a lot of people.
So they have some of the images that have been released, and that it shows that it is a much darker tone, some wild prosthetics that are involved in that. So can you lead on to a little bit of how it was to work with those types of prosthetics that you used?
There's so many good prosthetics by Thomas Folberg. He's really crazy. We had a fake foot, for example, that was attached to my knee that was identical to my body, to my foot, which was crazy, where we cut off the toes. And I won't say more, but it's just the prosthetic journey was incredible.
Do you like doing this genre, or is there another type of genre that you have an interest in, or which category do you like to fall? What do you like to play most?
Everything, body horror is one of my favorite genres. So it's actually a bit random, or luck. It's luck that I got to play in this for my first ever feature.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But I love psychological thrillers. I love twisted movies. But this is very much my genre. Yeah. But I also love calm, slow movies. So everything. Yeah.
So people get an idea of the types of movies you like. What's your favorite movie?
Give us a 1 to a 10.
Possession and Raw and Mr. Lonely by Harmony Korine, and Gummo, also Harmony Korine. Yeah, that was a few.
Okay, that's why I can see that you really get into it. So is there something about gore that you really liked, that you're attracted to? Do you feel it like a healing thing for you to be into it?
Gore in general? Yeah, I don't know, I feel like film can really take you places, and for me the physical body, I'm a physical actor, I love working with the body, and for me that's sort of a spiritual journey, and so through body horror especially, you can really go in depth into a human being, I think, where with dialogue you can't go that deep, for me. Body horror really, also it's a challenge for the audience, which is rare to experience body horror in a cinema. It's incredible, because you have this energy, this raw energy that makes people laugh, makes people cry, makes people walk out, and to provoke people that way I find really, really beautiful. Yeah.
So the film will hopefully stimulate people in a way where they don't feel comfortable while watching it, which is good, because sometimes you like to watch people squirm in their seats. It's kind of
I'm excited to see it with an audience, honestly, and if people walk, I will think that we did a good job. So yeah.
Only time will tell. The premiere is about to start. My final question for you is, I have to talk about the outfit. Tell me about the inspiration behind it, because it is very eye-popping.
Thank you. Me and my two friends Jenny Friis and Anna Ringstad at home back in Norway, we have talked a lot about the clown, a lot about being a clown, and also, but we also wanted to incorporate some of the fashion in the movie. That's why I have some corsets around my feet. And so yeah, it was a very creative process, which I loved.
Well, speaking with
Dahl, Torp. Yeah.
nice to meet you. Tell me a little bit about your role on the project.
I'm playing, you would say I'm the stepmother, but I'm the mother of the stepsister. So my role is like the evil stepmother, but since it's her focus, it's her story, the stepdaughter's story. I'm the mother.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
What did you think when you first read the script? What jumped out to you to really make this project exciting to be a part of?
It's extremely fresh. It's very personal. It's a very honest story, and it's rude in a way, in a very fun way. It's a beauty horror movie, but with stuff that Emilie, you can really sense that the director, she is writing about something she cares deeply about. It's about the pressure to be perfect all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about her direction style. How is she as a director, and if you can define her so other talent that work with her know how she works.
She's very honest. She is always looking for something. She knows what she wants, but she's not sure how to get there, which is the fun part, because then we're honestly searching all the time. And she's extremely focused.
Okay. So this will run after the film premieres. So if you can tell me a little bit about the film, what was your most favorite scene that you worked on? Is there anything that you are excited that the audience to see? Like, what would you like to share that people will see in this film?
You know, maybe my favorite film is deleted. It's when the stepsister is playing the piano. Maybe it will come out as some special deleted scene, so I would recommend people to watch out for that, because it's a fantastic take where the stepsister plays the piano in the most crazy way. And I also loved very much, you know, it's we have this costume, it's a fairy tale, and we have fantastic costumes, and it was shot in Poland in these old castles, so doing the ball scenes felt like jumping straight into a fairy tale.
That's fun, and we can end it at that, so congratulations on the film, and we hope you enjoy the premiere.
Thank you very much.